here with the gun. Ma'am? Ma'am? Kid! Get under the table! Get under the table!
We are getting in reports from all around the globe showing the highest unemployment rate since the end of World War II. Many are losing their jobs, their homes, and in many cases, their home.
Domestic disturbance in progress at Fox Hill Circle North, proceeding 1023. You're such a failure. Wrong with you? Worthless. You can't do anything right. I wish you had never been born.
Even now, you're coming up to me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my throne. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no. I got no rival. Tell me now, what you gon' do? We can do this face to face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell you this is my moment. Can't take mine 'cause I own it. Don't you know that I locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way through the blood and pain game of survival. Any time or place, watch 'em run away. I got no. I'll be standing on my own, never gonna take my phone. I got no rival. Watch 'em run away. I got no. I got no rival.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Road to Riyadh 2024 playoff stage Mobile Legends Nigeria Esports. Glad you all could join us here tonight for yet another series of wonderful best of 3 matches. And tonight, look no further than Cartel facing off with Rei Juu, a recreated group stage final match just a couple of weeks ago. And definitely, Cartel got that win, and it looks like Rei Juu will be out for revenge. So let's see what they have for us here tonight. But before we jump into the game, let's take a quick review at what happened yesterday night. The drama, the action, and everything. Violence from Darkstars Esports versus Oasis ended in a solid 2-1 fashion, with Darkstars Esports taking the win on the first game, Oasis making a strong comeback in game 2, and then with a bit of drama in the last game due to an AFK player, Darkstars Esports got the win for game number 3. A lot of shit went down. We had to, wait for a couple of minutes to make a decision from the officials whether to restart match or, some further. But from our competent officials, we went on to give the win to Dark Stars Esports, right? So that is that about the match. Tonight, Cartel versus Rei Juu, like I said before, each match, a chance for Rei Juu to themselves from top in the group stage. So for El Cartel's roster, we've got Crest, Dedas, Volhak, and El Patron. That's the lineup for El Cartel tonight. And these players are very, very good. Of the sides, we're going to have Descendant, Ascendant, Archer, Jedi, and Troy Wuji. Another set of very, very strong players. So this match is indeed going to be a tough one. This isn't just a battle to get onto the next match. This is a battle for revenge for Rei Juu especially, right? So whoever wins this match will get to go off to face off the winners of the next lower bracket match, Reaper and Kill versus Dark Stars Esports. Focus on what we have for you guys tonight. So in a couple of minutes, we'll get on into the draft phase. Once again, El Cartel versus Rei Juu, and I'm really hyped about this match. Yeah, I don't know how many times I'm going to say it's a revenge match, right? Definitely going to be a very, very hot one. There's a lot of picks that can be executed, right? El Cartel having to use was it El Cartel that ever used the Belleric room? I think the Belleric jungle. It did well in one of the matches, but then couldn't really seal their spots in the upper bracket match. Yes, it was recreated. So they tried using that strategy in the upper bracket fixture, but that really didn't work out well. Once again, very, very promoting, so we appreciate that as well. Right, so let's get on into it. We also have some viewers on Twitch. If we have any viewers on Twitch, welcome to the stream. Glad you guys could join us. And yes, here we go. Diggy ban right off the bat. El Cartel taking out Diggy. Minator goes off as fast as lightning for Rei Juu. Second bans now. There's a lot of bans that you can expect from both teams. These two bans were already one of the most common so far in the tournament, from the group stage onto the brackets. For the next ban, we might be expecting something tailored to the mage ban, or even the map wouldn't be bad here. Ixia ban, some of the strong maps will be a pain, but there's an Ixia ban for Rei Juu. What's it gonna be? It's a lot of options available on the table. There's Lydia, there's Fredrin, maybe even a type blue band could go a long way, considering the fact that there's no Diggy to handle them. So it's fun to watch these bands. All these teams execute Martis ban. Alright, fair enough. Martis with this up to immune crowd control, massive damage, decent amount of movement speed. That's his ultimate up. I really love that Arlott ban actually, because it goes a long way in helping resolve. Arlott really doesn't specifically shine in the EXP lane against most of the fighters, right? He holds his ground very, very well, I'll give him that. I've seen a lot of outplays, trust me. But talking about going one-on-one in some situations is not exactly what you want to do with Arlott, but he's very, very good when it comes to team fights, zigzagging all across the map. With his ultimate, with the displacement, very, very wonderful. Cloud ban, okay. Cloud ban is also good. Although I'm surprised that Cloud ban is there, because Troy Wuji happens to be a Cloud main. Really enjoys playing his Cloud. So, when that left Xbox open, Crest will be more than happy to jump onto that.
घूमने जाना है तो हरियाणा को घूमने जाना हाँ बोले हम बोले कि ठीक है इस बार मुंबई चलते हैं अगले बार गोवा जाएंगे शाहरुख खान का जो फैन सब है ना
Right, Chris will be happy to jump onto the Xbox pick. Left open, and that's a very, very big capacity. Matilda was also left open. Matilda pick goes a very, very long way as well. Being one of the best support roamers that you can pick right now with this crime meta, along with the Yujon pick. Strong EXP right there. Brody's mobility, Farm's cult altar.
To live is to trick the Reaper.
Not wonder if Farm's room or Farm's mage.
कितने का बजट
Either one works fine. But that's a risky move considering that Valentina is still left open, and if Rei Juu really want to get an advantage, picking Valentina now
मतलब एक हफ्ता का ना
a relatively smart choice because you can actually copy Xbox Ultimate, which does give a decent amount of
टेलीविजन
damage.
25 रखोगी एक हफ्ता का ना
So if Valentina pick now will be wise, unless of course
बहुत सस्ता
you're
लगेगा
not interested in playing around Valentina.
I didn't cure the pain. I harnessed it.
वोट मांग गए थे तो पहले 5 दिन का 40,000 का पड़ा
Choice onto
अभी तो
the
मतलब
second
बुक किए हर
ban
जगह तो लोग
phase.
जा रहे हैं यहाँ से दिल्ली
Let's
जाएंगे
take out
मम्मी लोग का टिकट बना हुआ है
possibly Roma because we still can't decide. Possibly Roma, possible Mage. But I'm pretty sure Rei Juu
जाने का
going to be aware of Crest playing EXP because that's a sprint Xbox.
होटल बुक किए इतना है
That's a sprint Xbox.
25,000 का होटल 4 दिन
It's can create confusion for Rei Juu, but if they focus head on the burnout parts.
करोगे तो कुछ अच्छा ही ना करेंगे कुछ तो नहीं कर देंगे
Maybe they do. But that's still decent on EXP lane, though, but most people play him in the jungle. Meanwhile, for Caartel, they're looking to take out the marksman and the jungler. Maybe Melissa ban. Really bad. Here we go.
वहाँ छोड़ दिया
There's a Melissa ban.
अच्छा
See value in me? You should.
It is in despair that I see the
Your team
fondest
is
hopes.
picking.
Rocks need
Your
no
team is
protection
picking.
from the rain.
Let's make the whole world green and lively.
Malachi enters the scene.
Your team is picking. Let's go.
ले जाना है तो समझ गए जूनियर सब ज्वाइन कर लिया भाई मतलब 8-9 को जितना आया है जो सब कर लिया हमको लगा कि भले छोड़ दिए जूनियर लोग
All troops deployed.
Right, alright. So we've got errors hopefully have been fixed. And wonderful if we got that overlay back on screen. Thank you very much. So the first squabbles going out here, forcing Faramis to recall a little bit. 1 minute in, and we're not too much action. Just So far,
Diana बोली थी नहीं
Brody do.
कि वो हमको आगे
Brody and
क्या
Irithel controls with each other.
केवल लग रहा है कि
It's fun to watch. Although Brody should take the win in the early game, there's Jean going up against that ball. It might be a little bit hard for him though. But nothing Jean can't handle. The first major battle though might be on this turtle about to spawn. Baksha already put it into position. And Akai jumps on it as fast as lightning. Zhong will have to eventually go and assist. So Akai, Jungwoo, and Romeo, we have a fire breaking out. Yu Zhong still looking for a good spot to land on and cause chaos. And there we go, the first turtle goes over to Akai. Front of the fight here, looking for Ace on the back. I feel get to go out on Akai, and that would be the first blood. First blood drawn, but Turtle still secured regardless. It's a decent trade-off for both sides, really. Especially with leagues to Basha. Extra farm, extra food, Brody looking to get the crab. But there is a new update coming out regarding the crabs, where you can, safely last hit for a good distance, and the crab gold or the ESP will just come over to you, or whoever last hits it. So that's going to be very, very beneficial now for most marksmen, as you can pretty much from the safety of your own turrets, get some damage, especially if you have decent wide range. Brody will definitely enjoy from that. Play that soon, whenever you want to play lane and rounds. But yeah, it's a good update coming up pretty soon. Oh yes, you show one more time, looking for X-Ball, forcing the engage. Ascendant kissed a bit of a tough time here on his X-Ball. Still sticking around on that gold, fresh light vision and a little bit of assistance, but now we'll have to rotate over to the second turtle of the game. Choi Wuji currently has Fermis caught all down, standby, prepared to use that burning that situation. Burning it coming out here. Here's Yu Zhong with the dragon. They get onto X-Ball. Where does he land? There's Collins himself to preserve that. Kai with the spin. Gets a lot of people under that turret, and Yu Zhong is down. Safe spot there from Fermis, assisted by Mathilda. Hopefully that might have bought enough time for Basha to secure the turtle. I doubt that, because nice red tree. Too early there for Makai. Basha will get it, but just after securing the turtle. One more fight coming out there. Double kill for Fermis onto Valentina. That is a fight. Nice gameplay. That was a very, very nice fight actually. He lost the turtle, but got away with about 2 kills from the fight. And one mid-lane turret. It's very, very crucial turret there. So the Caartel are already getting towards a power spike. Just 1k gold between both sides, nothing too much to worry about so far, but there is a lot of things that could happen. Yes, you show one more time looking for X4. Mathilda, they have an engage onto Mathilda, uses the eagle to try and get away. Akai really chasing down, gets the kill, the concussive blast. Well played. Well played. So now it's gonna be a possible turret dive, although there is no ult from Akai to make the engage, and it might be sitting up because here's the Valentina. The engage Basha is really looking, gets his hand on Brody. That's a shutdown onto Fermis. Can they finish off Akai? I highly doubt that. But there's a caught altar from Valentina right underneath the turret there to try and get the kill. Akai is just too tanky. Guy is just too tanky. Well, dude. Rei Juu still have a very, very firm hand in this game. They're not done yet. Just play some things right and they will be good to go. Whereas Warracks onto Jeong. But the next fight coming up now might just be the one for this turtle. Although with Jeong not being able to assist his team there, he will just settle for taking on the bottom lane turret. But Xbox is here though. Matilda already used her ultimate, but it might really not be much of a contest for this turtle that's down to Akai very easily. There he is looking forward. So one turtle, but he lost down on the bottom lane turret. Jeong looks like he might be in some trouble, but he does have his ultimate to get into the safe spot. There you go. Safe and out. But it's a 3v1 situation on this turret though. Will he stand for it? Tries his luck. There's a petrify combo. Most of what he's focusing on is just preserving the lane, and he does that successfully. Really unbelievable. But over onto the top lane though, this looks like a serious gangbang. They're really forcing themselves to get that tier 1 tower, and it's very, very crucial that they do. Because right now they are sitting 2 towers ahead of Caartel. Looking to go a little bit deeper, but there's no need for much chips. An early ultimate from Basha though might not have been necessary to use just yet. Can they force their way on that mid lane tier 1? Because Jedi with his Wind Talker rotations over onto the top lane might be expecting a gank onto Florine and Rogue. Necklace of Durance with the anti-heal will be necessary, especially dealing with that Jeong, and also Matilda having revitalized as her spell, which might have a lot of questions, but depending on what Descender wants to achieve here, I guess you can get a strong enough shield from the last of the races. She's going in with the engage looking for Florine, but won't really commit into it. But here's Akai now. But that ult could really pin down Matilda. What have we got here? We have a fight. Shaka is holding by Farah. Miss still might be in a lot of trouble. Gets saved by the shield from Matilda, and that's a lot of heal actually. And here comes the re-engage. The call holder from Farah. Miss might not be able to save them. Usually the dragon is coming in looking for Akai. He gets taken down first. Oh no, the push is going all the way around. It's going negative. And here is Export. Can he get a double? Never mind. There's still traps. We're still sandwiched under that turret. Akai gets a 2-man spin under the turret, and that is a double kill for Florine. That was good engage. That was good counter engage, really. As soon as all the ultimates from Rei Juu were used up, the Caartel quickly returned the favor, turned things around, and were able to walk through with 2 kills as well. And now they have an opportunity to go directly for the first Lord of the Knights. El Patron though, not really in a good position with that Florine, but he does have the heal, he does have the sustain. Xbox giving Basha a day from Akai. Here comes the dragon. Where will they drop? This team fight is causing a lot of FPS to drop though, but that's what we want to see, the action. 2 kills already up on the map, or 3 actually, because the Framis passive allows him to revive a lot faster. I'm not sure Akai and Xbox will survive on this one. There's a turret dive from Jeong. They get the kill on Akai. I'm not sure Jeong comes out. Oh, never mind, he does. He very much does. Good save from Matilda. But the solid defense coming out from Nigeria, he might take down this block before he crosses the river area. He didn't even get the chance to go very far. But here is the engage from X-Ball. Caught total one more time from Promise. Massive team fight coming out there. Irithel looking for X-Ball. Doesn't get the damage. Doesn't have that much damage. But Neutron goes down first. It's still a fight that Irithel is taking. She doesn't want to back up just yet, but she will be forced to. Promise is taken out by Basha. Fielder comes in every time with all this mid. That's a very, very bad spot for Valentina, and she's on the map. And so is Mathilda. 3-man wiped. Now looking to just go down top lane tier 2 turret. Brody not done though. Caartel are pushing forward. It's still a 2. Like this fight is crazy interesting, right? Both teams go head with each other and they're evenly matched. The goal difference is just 3 between them. Both teams in that tank kill. Of turret in terms of the advantageous push, Caartel have the upper hand, having secured more turret over. Oh, there's a kill onto Pasha, engaged a little bit too far there. Void Haka. So an inch out Choi Wuji not really able to defend this tier 3 tower, forced all the way out to their inhibitors. And even the inhibitors are not strong enough. Irithel gets picked off. The wind of nature tries to keep alive for only a couple of seconds. She's off the map. Caartel are really dominating. They're looking to end this. They hold you off from farmers. Here's Basha trying as much as he can. But can he hold out? Can he defend? There are no minions though. He's doing a decent job at that. He might get taken down here by Xbox true damage. Ladies and gentlemen, we have wiped out. This is the end for Rei Juu game number 1. It looks like it bodies. How can he focus on the turret then? There's Xbox getting the kills from to Valentina. But there are no minions yet. There's minions to try back. What are you guys doing? The minion was outside the range of the base and we're still trying to finish off. But anyways, GG's game number 1. That's the gameplay from both teams respectively. Like really from Mathilda Bronx. Moonton really need to work on their medal. Giving out their medals after the game because Mathilda had very, very wonderful initiations, wonderful rescues. Yeah, so there's a little bit of fame to send that. Even though they lost, that was definitely not merited. She did a lot better than that. But GG's to Caartel for a wonderful victory in game 1. Right? We played well, had the fights. Everything was wonderful all round. But anyways, before we get so Caartel managed to grab a very, very solid win on that match. And you can't say it was one-sided. From what we saw, both teams were really going head to head there. Like Rei Juu were not going to give that up very easily. They fought till the very end. 11 kills to 10, just a little bit more in favor of Caartel. But it is what it is. So it's not over yet. Once again, it's a best of 3 series. So this is just game 1. Let's take a break and we'll join the teams right back for game 2. Don't worry and be right back. Alright, everybody, we are back. Sorry for the delay, and hope you guys are still here with us with your popcorn and other snacks because game 2 is about to get very, very hot. Pretty sure Reg, you want to get a comeback into this and take us to a game 3, right? Giving the advantage of having the first pick right? But once again, good gameplay from the Cartel in the first match. Actually, good gameplay to both of them, both those two teams from the first match because it was both teams really went head to head against each other with about 2 titles secured for El Cartel and then one for Rei Juu. The Lord didn't even really do much for El Cartel after securing the first time. Didn't even make it past the river area. That showed you how strong Rei Juu really defended. Didn't let it get too far, but the end was almost inevitable. Rei Juu was still able to get a solid win after that. But for game number 2, we might see something a whole lot different. This time, maybe Rei Juu will come out with the best of the best that they can think of. A very, very solid drafts that can give their team the advantage. So we're looking at something very, very interesting to watch, right? And then Caartel will be looking to also try and end this game with 2-0 victory and then get higher up in the bracket stages. But let's see if the lobbies are ready and we can get right into the match without further ado. So moving back to see a 2-0 victory, although it's still going to be nice to have something very, very more interesting to watch, right? Although even if it ends as 2-0, right, the fact that both teams will be able to put a solid fight in those 2 matches will still tell you how much of a tough game it was, regardless of the results. So it's not all about the results, it's about the performance, all the results they make. That's what we want to see win. Yeah, so hopefully both teams go head to head. Each other strong in game number 2. We're still looking at the action that happened last night there between Dark Stars Esports and Oasis. As much of an unfortunate event it was for Oasis, there was really not much that we could do about it. Right? The AFK was unexpected, and in my opinion, was definitely an undeserved loss. Right? It doesn't mean Dark Stars Esports wouldn't have won anyway, but like we didn't really get to see both teams go head to head with each other for that final. But that final match was really very, very expected hot match, but hopefully we get to see a recreation or something like that some for the time in the future. Something much more denser, because that looked like the only game so far that got into 3 matches. Right, let's get on to game number 2 of El Cartel versus Rei Juu playoffs day 5. On to the draft phase. So here we are with the draft phase, and almost as usual, the plan first one straight off. Minotaur ban as well. The bans might almost remain the same, almost, because I can't really see much of a change. Second ban now, might probably be another ACM ban. If you think about heroes from the last game that really gave Rei Juu a tough time, I won't be surprised if it be an Akai ban, possible Akai ban. Because Faramis, they did well in holding Faramis. The Valentina pick was a counter to it. But when he got them really, really far, he did really, really well. Even though you jump ban too, nice. X-Borg ban.
Always on the way.
Your team is banning.
There's Mathilda.
It's It's my way.
Hilda Van Ixia. That still leaves Jean very much open for Descendant to jump on.
लेकिन हम लोग का अभी से लगेज बिना लगेज के तो बिना लगेज के तो
Your team is picking.
Risky the farmer's pick as a first one.
Is to trick the
अब तो वो भी कम कर दिया
Maybe they're ready to deal with Valentina.
वो लगेज दो वो लगेज में ऐड करा लेकिन बक्सों
Maybe they're ready to deal with the Valentina pick.
I would rather betray the war.
If the Valentina pick
Love and hope are
Your
the two
team is
greatest
picking.
inventions.
Let's make the whole world
Your
green
team is
and
picking.
lively.
I am vengeance incarnate.
Your
Tremble
team
in my
is picking.
presence.
It's time to go to the R&D show for some fun.
right, that completes the draft phase. Moscow,
अवार्ड विनिंग विस्की है हर जगह नहीं मिलता
Moscow Gold, Arlott, EXP. What Lilia will be very first.
वो यहाँ पता है
The first match now we get to see Lilia for
पहले
today.
तुमको एक महीना पहले बता दिया जाएगा कि
That
इतना
would be
तारीख को
nice.
दारू पिया जाएगा वो
One
तारीख
more
तुम
time
अगर
for
अगले
Rin,
दिन पहले सीट रखा
for
जवान में जाके गोली
Caartel.
मारेंगे जहाँ
She
में
did well for them in their first match. She did well for them in their first match. Let's see if it will be any different now for game number 2.
बाद में बोलेगा कि हम भी एक
This Fovio is very, very good into Martis actually. The Fovio speaking to Martis is quite decent, and along with the Petrify, who actually aims to achieve with the Petrify, you kind of need the flame shots to force out a dash from enemies. But whatever works, but that just leaves. Hold on, it's probably going to be a Fovio's room. It looks more like a Fovio's room and then an Arlott's EXP. But nonetheless, I believe it's okay.
सबसे बेस्ट तो हम ले जाएंगे
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and it seems that we have lost a huge time. 9 minutes in. We do apologize really for the technical error. Hopefully everything is fixed and will be smooth from here on out. So thank you guys for sticking with us. Back into the action. You can see our Cartel have a massive lead on kills, torrents, and even in the goal, looking at a 6k gold cap ahead of Rei Juu. And now El Cartel already have the first goal of the game. Looks like we're gonna have a real match here. El Cartel pushing on real. And from what I can tell, Void Hacker has had a very good game, having a 6-1 and 4 KDA alongside with Deadass, who has 1-0 and 6. Linear pick looking very good for them here. And now still looking to push even further, forcing the entire Rei Juu all the way to their inhibitors, ladies and gentlemen. This so much damage done in the space of 9 minutes. This one even looks a lot dicier than the first game. A little bit one-sided in favor of the Cartel, but that is what happens when you have a good draft that can counter your opponents. You've got Martis getting a lot of damage, but from what I'm seeing, it looks like it's almost a Martis tank build or a hybrid build. There's the Caartel from Paramis. There we go. Ah, yes, it is. It is indeed a Martis hybrid, the Counter Strike, and then most of the items there being more defensive. The Molten Essence, Guardian Helmet, and then the Radiant Armor to keep his hands very steady there while dealing with Phoebus and Faramis. Solid build. And as it so turned out, it was actually an Arlot's room and not a Phoebus. A lot of minions pushing in. The Cartel want to get their hands on that mid lane inhibitor, and they will be able to secure it. Rain has also had a bit of a good match here, having a 3-1 and 4 KDA. The unfortunate thing is that the Cartel have a lot of late game damage. Lilia late game is still very painful to deal with alongside Nathan. Although if Moskov can get a bit of a power spike, just a little bit of a power spike, he might actually be able to do something worthwhile here. It seems like we will have the request for a pause, and while that pause, whatever reason was for it, gets fixed, we will get right back. So don't worry, this is a technical error, technical issue. 2 minutes pause, and we'll get right back into the action. So please stay with us. to actually freeze the lanes though, in order to avoid giving Moscow too much round, because if Moscow somehow gets even a complete stream and he will be able to try and make a comeback. And you're not even going to see a contest coming out from Rei Juu for this second lodge. And it's almost not really as if they have a massive AoE skill that can easily help them defend against the fast push that will be coming in, but I think they still can defend very, very easily. Maybe a brief look at the item set before we look at any team fights coming in. And Moscow, he already does have complete Trinity build now. It looks like it's going in for Athena's shield. Athena's shield or Radiant armor more likely. That would be a lot more helpful against Lydia and Nathan actually. But if you still need some damage and lifesteal, you can just go for the Rose Gold Meteor. And here's the Lord, also with a lot of minions coming in, waiting for the engage now. We just have to wait for Yuzhong, because Yuzhong is the primary initiator for this team fight. So just waiting for the opportunity. There goes the ult from Akai, trying to swing them out, get them away from the torrent to help his team defend. And here is the engage that we're looking for. Yuzhong goes in. There's a medal for Nate and in a very, very good position as they take photos of the map. Here's the Dragon finally looking for Moscow there in the background, trying to make up. Kai gets knocked up, but the defense is still very, very strong, but they're not done yet. The minions are still coming in. There's a lot of action going on. Minions on the base, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to El Caartel for moving on to the next stage of the bracket playoff series, best of threes. 2-0 victory for El Caartel. They beat Rei Juu in the group stages, finished tops, and now they have come back again to show that that was just not a fluke. They actually meant business. Come best of three, we will still take you on. But a good gameplay to Rei Juu nonetheless. At least the first match was a lot more interesting to actually watch than game number 2, though we didn't see much of it. But it is unfortunate to see that Rei Juu have taken their final bow and will be leaving the tournament from this stage onwards. So one more time, GG's to El Caartel for a wonderful, wonderful gameplay. MVP there to Martis. He did have a very, very good match. Hybrid build there. Just one damage item and the assassin emblem setup is all that was needed for him to get what he carried his team through. So yeah, one more time, GG. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Matches for El Caartel versus Rei Juu, ending on a 2-0 note. Very, very interesting matches were really. So yeah, indeed, on to the next lower brackets matchup, which should prove to be interesting nonetheless, right? So we've got Alpha Zeros taking on Alpha Zeros. We've got Rip and Kill taking on Dark Stars Esports in the next lower bracket lower bracket matchup, which whoever wins that will now have to come here and face off with El Caartel. So it looks like they'll really want to get back into this and redeem themselves after dropping from the upper brackets. They still have a long way to go. They can still make it count and represent in the Morocco qualifiers. They have El Caartel win the first match and also taking on the second. One would have really expected us to get into a game 3 tonight here from Rei Juu. Although, if they had the first ban in the first match, maybe, or with the draft that they had. So yeah, there we go. El Caartel owns to Alpha Zeros in the upper bracket to bring them, and now they have managed to, somehow give themselves an advantage and on to the next B. But Reap and Kill versus Daughters is what is one to look forward to, alongside Izanami Nokami and Alpha Zeros. So yeah, 3 more matches to go before the finals and the lower bracket finals. It is looking interesting from here on out. The matches keep getting tougher as we move onwards. So Reap and Kill is what you guys have to expect, right? And so it will be. Next match will be on Tuesday, same time, same channel. So you guys don't want to go too far. And yeah, for that match, get a couple of snacks ready, all that good stuff, and we'll be expecting a tough battle from both teams. And so that is all it's gonna be for tonight's day 5 of the playoff lower brackets matches. Has seen Caartel take the win one more time. So thank you guys for tuning in here with us. And I believe we do have some highlights from a couple of the other games that we saw. The highlights of this match, right? There might not be highlights, but for what it's worth, thank you guys for tuning in tonight and being patient with us as we fix all the errors. Thank you for sticking around, and we will see you guys here same time, same location, same stream channel on Tuesday for the day 6 lower brackets playoff stages, RNK versus Dark Side Esports. I was your host, Prince Skill. It's good to have you here, and peace out.
Abuse. I won't give up or refuse. This is how it feels when you're bent and